Be Making Basics.
What's going on YouTube? Be Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're coming back to back with bangers. Today's video, I'm gonna be going over how to make an epic trap beat from scratch in Logic Pro. Let's get it. So the first thing I would recommend doing is like trying to come up with your own melody in your head first, maybe humming something like that. So that's going to help you a lot. So, and if you can't remember what your melody is, you can always record it. So you can come in here, go with an audio track and hum your melody. I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm just going to hum it right here and then we're going to play it. So I'm just going to kind of make up something like bum, 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 something like that. So what we'll do is start off with MIDI track here. We can even start off with a default patch and always change. We can always change the tune later or whatever the sounds later. We'll go orchestral and let me see if I can get something with these strings here. Okay, cool. So this is just a F minor chord. I think I want to go maybe brass instead. So cool. We're going to just start with a simple melody. Actually touched the wrong notes on the last one. It's all good. We can come in here and fix this in the piano roll. So we'll go over here and I'll just hold down Option and push up, and that takes up a semitone. So now we got this. To make it sound a little more smoother, highlight everything, right click, force legato. So now that we got that, I'm gonna go over something called layering. This is something I used to do a lot, and you know, I still do it. And actually, most producers do this. But basically, layering is gonna be where you'll take a pattern that you already have, and we'll just double it. So push Command D, hold down Option, drag this down. So we've got the same pattern here, but we're just gonna change the actual sound. So maybe I'll go with this. We can add some strings. And you can also take this down an octave too, so Shift Option up or down. We'll do this one more time, Command D. I'll change the instrument again. Let's see what we can come up with. Maybe tuba. Now we go ahead and highlight everything, right click, do bounce in place. That's going to turn it into a sample. Make sure it normalizes off. Now that we got that, we can take this and put it into the quick sampler. We can reverse it. and then we can like do some cool stuff with that sample now. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo the beat. My bad. Close some of these windows. So that'll just be like one part of the beat. And then we can have another part where it's like let's double this up, Command D. So that's gonna sound hard. I'm gonna pretty much just play an octave up and an octave down at the same time. We're gonna lay that down. All right, that's gonna be super crazy once we put this all together. At this point, like I always recommend kind of like once you got something, you know what I mean, with the melody, you can always build upon that later. Go ahead and jump straight into the drums, because that way you can keep the process going, keep your creativity going. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll use the MIDI track here, and then we're gonna go to the quick sampler. At the same time as well, I'm gonna go ahead and just use some drums we already have preloaded. But for people who are brand new, all you would do is like anywhere you get your third-party drums, just take them. It can be, you know, anywhere on your computer. Go on here and search it or whatever, and just drag it and drop it in here. And then you go to default preset and then go save as. And then once you do that, you'll start to see all your sounds pulled up like down here. So I'm gonna start off with a clap. Simple way to do this: click here. This is gonna be your piano roll, step sequencer. Click dead center. All right, bet. So got a simple clap here. Now we're gonna go with a hi-hat. Simple way to do a hi-hat. Again, with the step sequencer, come over here. Instead of 16 steps, you can go up to like at least 32 steps. Start off like going every other one. And then you can click here and drop this down. We can do note, we can do repeat, and we can do some cool little stuff. And if you want more detailed patterns, you can come over here to do 64 steps. And then, you know, you saw me use this note option. You can also use repeat. You can also use the velocity right here. Now that we got our hi-hats and our clap, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the snare, and we'll just do the almighty snare pattern that, you know, is done on all of the trap beats. quantize that. And then we'll just get an 808. You want to make sure it's tuned to like your root note. So we'll use this one. This is super hard 808. And do too, one trick with like 808, you can just literally play one note first and then you can come back through and move it up and down. I'm just using option up or down to take it up or down semitones. Highlight everything, right click, force legato. And then if you want to add some extra steps, since everything is like extended out, you can just use this playhead, push Command T.